Turning now to an arson investigation currently underway in Pawtucket. According to police, 5 separate fires broke out within minutes this morning. 12 News obtained this surveillance video you're looking at right here that shows a man put something in a trash can outside Rick's Liquor. Seconds later, flames break out. 12 News reporter Brittany Schaefer joins us now live from there with new details on the investigation. Brittany?
Well, Mike Shannon, the 5 fires the state fire marshal says are being investigated as arson and are all connected. Now, they say no injuries were reported, but there is property damage, like here to Rick's Liquors, which was forced to close for the start of the day as they cleaned up. Surveillance video shows a man standing outside Rick's Liquors at 3 a.m. today. Seconds later, a burst of fire, but minutes before that, the man could be seen waiting to return until emergency crews pass by. A likely call they were responding to, one of 4 other fires the state fire marshal tells us were intentionally started in Pawtucket. They say police have identified and are looking for one man who will soon face 5 arson charges. Crews first responded to Sabin Street and arrived to flames on the side of the building that may have spread inside. Leanne Turner lives next door and says she called 911.
Actually, my son woke me up at like 2 something. Mommy, the house next door is on fire. So I woke up and called. Just that way, because I know there's kids in the building. Just let everybody get out safe when they knock on the doors.
While knocking down flames there, crews were called to Broadway for another fire just minutes later.
There was an exterior fire that was linked to the building, and then it was also discovered in front of that building there was a Ryder truck that had a fire in it as well.
A short distance away, another call came in for a fire at East Street Liquors, then the 5th fire at Rick's Liquors. Battalion Chief Dave Correo says the most damage was found on Sabin Street and at Rick's Liquors. Michael Crignelli lives feet away from the liquor store and says it was shocking to see.
I looked out my 3rd floor window and seen flames just going crazy in front of this building. Who does such a thing? No matter if it's Halloween or whatever the case might be, that's no excuse. Why would you go around and do arson and let just light business and people, people's business on fire when they want to make a living?
And the state fire marshal tells me a man has been identified by police, but no arrests have been made at this time. For now, live in Pawtucket, I'm Brittany Schaefer, 12 News.
Tonight, we're getting a closer look at surveillance video showing one of 5 suspicious fires just minutes apart from each other in Pawtucket overnight. Investigators believe the same person was responsible for all of them. 12 News reporter Brittany Schaefer joins us now live from Pawtucket with what she's learned. Brittany?
Well, Mike, the state fire marshal tells us all 5 fires were intentionally started. They say police have identified a possible suspect, a man who could soon be facing 5 counts of arson. Now, this is one of the spots that was hit. Rick's Liquors here. You can see flames just melted through the sign, and the siding is now charred. Surveillance video shows a man standing outside Rick's Liquor at 3:30 this morning. Minutes later, an inferno. It's what Michael Crignelli woke up to, his wife then calling 911.
I looked out my 3rd floor window and seen flames just going crazy in front of this building.
Across the street, Crignelli tells me the liquor store he goes to was ablaze. The state fire marshal says this fire, along with 4 others nearby, are connected.
Way back in the day, Halloween could be crazy, but I didn't think, it would happen right here. I mean, this liquor store is well known. I know them well in here.
Rick's Liquors closed Monday as investigators work to learn what happened here and 4 other spots in Pawtucket. Crews first responded to Sabin Street just before 3 a.m. this morning. Pawtucket Fire says they arrived to flames on the side of the building that may have spread inside.
Started on some exterior trash and furniture that was placed next to the building.
While knocking down flames there, crews were called to Broadway for another fire just minutes later.
There was an exterior fire that was linked to the building, and then it was also discovered in front of that building there was a Ryder truck that had a fire in it as well.
A short distance away, another call came in for a fire at East Street Liquors, then the 5th fire at Rick's Liquors. Battalion Chief Dave Correo says the most damage was found on Sabin Street and at Rick's Liquors. He tells us the incident seems suspicious. Now the state fire marshal is investigating.
We realized this was an abnormal event. They did a great job in helping us contain the area.
And the state fire marshal's office is working with Pawtucket police to go over any surveillance video they have gotten in the area. They say no arrests have been made at this time and no injuries were reported. Live in Pawtucket, I'm Brittany Schaefer, 12 News.